this is what I was saying. When you, wherever, no matter where you go, it could be as soon as you get off of this live or whatever, I want you to go somewhere and I want you to stand in place. Whether you at work, whether you, no matter where you're, just stand in place. And when you stand in place, I want you to look around. Just look around. Look around. Listen to the noise. Like, I want you to stand. Don't think about nothing. Just look around your whole environment and listen to the noise. And just look around. And while you are looking around you, while you are listening to the noise, think of yourself as if you are standing in a video game, but you was living inside of a video game and you are actually in it. But look at your environment of the game that you were in. This is how you can see yourself on the outside perspective. And you make yourself aware that you are the controller of the game. Be aware. Look at things. This is how a lot of people that is aware, they can see synchronicities and numbers. Because if you are aware, you're going to see 111. And it's not because you are looking for it. Out of this whole imagery that you are in, all of a sudden 444 going to pop out of nowhere and you're going to see it. So you see signs, it lets you know that you are aware. It's certain shit that I want to tell y'all, but I don't want to get my band live, band. But you have to be able to be aware that you are now the controller. See, right now we are an avatar body that has a puppet that is controlling us, because our energy are already being tampered with. So the fact that our energy is being tampered with to keep us from who we really are, if our energy is being tampered with, common sense to tell you what, if our energy is being tampered with, who is controlling it to tamper with it? So if our energy is being tampered with, our energy is being messed up, it's being compromised, who has the power to compromise it? So we are basically being puppets to a puppeteer that is controlling our energy. So what we need to do is, the energy that is basically using us, they are manipulating, because if we had our real energy, we would be able to have power over the puppeteers. It wouldn't be no puppeteers. If we had our full potential powers and we had everything that we needed to have in order to be who we really are, it wouldn't be no that. It wouldn't be no puppeteer. It wouldn't be them. So the fact that our energy is being compromised, they're gonna, as long as our energy is being compromised, they are doing this to us. And we're not aware of it. We're not aware. But once you get aware that you actually have people that is controlling this, that is doing this to you, you start to take more control of your life. You start to know where your life always been and control it, and be aware that you have people that is controlling this energy. So now that you know you don't have your full potential energy yet, you're not where you need to be, get to know yourself enough to know that you cannot be controlled by puppeteers. It's about knowing who you are. If you know that you ain't going to suck that dick for $10, you sure ain't going to do it for $100. If you get $1 million, you still ain't going to suck it, because you know you ain't going to do it. But then again, you might have a little small one, like a little 2-inch. You suck this one, you get $2 million. It's only a small one. But you being who you are, you like, I ain't doing it under no circumstance. But that puppeteer, that little evil side, you're going to be like, well, look, it is kind of small. You know, it's $2 million. That means something else is controlling your thoughts. It's controlling your ego. It's controlling you. You get to know yourself good enough. Ain't nothing going to be able to control you to do things that you do not want to do. You are going to have great discernment to where, though, it's not about going to hell. It's not about going to heaven. It's about living in a world that is trying to get you to go against yourself. So if you know who you are, you know what you are going to go against and what you are not. So this world is training you to go against yourself. So if you die and never sucked a dick before, you died. If you died and you sucked a couple of few, it doesn't mean you're going to hell or going to heaven. It just said y'all have different standards. You got a lot of people that feel like if they suck it, they're going to hell. You got a lot of people do it for a living. It's not that you're going to hell if you do it. What is your standards in life? What is the thing that you are not willing to lose or to risk? You got people that don't have no dignity. They'll do anything. They would eat dog shit to get $1. And they tell you that. That's why they show y'all what happened in Dubai. You got a lot of people don't have, and these people are created to motivate you to not have no dignity. This is why the music industry is the way that it is. These women is showing their ad. They don't have no dignity. They will open up their legs and let them see all the features. They don't have no dignity. And they teaching us, our children, our youth, to not have no dignity. Because if I'm willing to do anything for fame, fortune, or to get likes or just to be loved, then that means I do anything. But when are you going to stand up for yourself and be like, look, I do anything to get famous, but I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. I do anything. I suck a few of them. Yes, I will, but I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that. And once you realize what you are not, because it's going to get to a point in your life when you're gonna have some choices. Everybody, don't let nobody fool you. Everybody in this life, every human being in this universe got something in their life, got something in their heart and their spirit that they are not going to compromise under no circumstance. None. You got some people down here that they got certain values and morals about themselves to where though they do whatever they got to do to make through this life. But there's certain things they're not going to do. Even if they live in the gutter, even if you slash their throat, they're not going to do it. And this life knows that. This life knows what you ain't willing to go and do. That's why your life is going through the hell to get you to do the thing that you don't want to do. You don't want to be a drug addict. But the life is so hell for you. You came to drugs anyway. You living in a life full of hell. You know you don't want to do drugs, but life is so hell. Now you're a drug addict. Because you're living in a life that is designed to make you something that you knew you wasn't going to do. You don't know what you signed up for when you came down here, but now you do. So now that you know you're living in a world that is opposite of who you are, then take the energy and manipulate it.